Hello, everybody. My name is Salvatore, and this is Bookshelf.
Clamp blower cup holder. And welcome to our first edition of the grand finale
Of everything.
of everything. Yeah.
Okay, so our first topic is aliens.
Aliens.
What do you think about them, audience? Comment, subscribe down below.
And we will look at that in a comment on it.
Comic-Con?
Yep. We'll wait now for their comments.
Yeah, we'll wait years.
No, we're not.
No, I mean we're just joshing with
Yeah,
you.
we're just joshing.
We're kidding with you. We're gonna talk about aliens. So, what's your opinion? Do you think there's aliens in the universe?
I definitely think there's aliens.
I 100% agree with you.
100%.
It's literally impossible for there not to be aliens.
Like, for us to be alive and there not to be aliens and us to be, like, the only things is so
stupid. It just
like,
doesn't make any sense.
There's billions of stars with planets around them just like ours.
Hundreds of billions of infinite. It's constantly expanding, but we're the only thing that's ever had life.
And scientists know that there's, like, what made us floating around in space, like, all the times going to other planets.
The one thing is that aliens might exist at different times because the time of the universe is so wide that an entire civilization might happen and burn out before any other one is done because they happen so fast. It's like little blips and never have a chance to like meet up with each other.
Definitely. Like, we could just be before or after.
In between other alien cycles.
Like, we could be the race that, like, creates the first
or we could be the first race though.
Yeah.
If you think about that, that's the only way there can be aliens. If there are aliens,
they do know that the universe is like 12 billion years old, or like they know how old the universe is in a sense.
Yeah, but that could just be a small time in the span of infinite universe.
The second time it's happened, you know.
Oh yeah, the universe might happen.
Yeah.
And happen. Yeah.
There's some scientists that think like it expands and retracts.
Yeah. And
there's some people that just think it like expands and keeps going forever.
That's crazy how just nothing, like at some point, that's like the whole basis of every philosophy. At some point, nothing came from something.
Yeah.
Or something came from nothing. At some point, something illogical happened. It cannot make sense. Whatever the universe said cannot make sense.
Or we're simulation, and the thing that happened to create our creators makes sense.
Yeah, but then who created the simulation's creators?
I'm saying, but in our creator's universe, it makes sense how they were created.
Yeah.
And they were just shitty programmers, and for us, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I guess it's a way that someone described it as a cat watching a TV screen. It doesn't understand. It sees what's happening, but it doesn't understand there's like a wedding going on or something. That's how we are when we're trying to look at the universe.
Yeah.
Because everything's here. We just can't like.
It's weird. They found that there's like waves that go across hydrogen, that go across the universe. So they found like a unifying communication thing, possibly, because they know there's hydrogen everywhere.
What do you mean unifying communication?
It's like a certain frequency that hydrogen's at that they can communicate along, like a radio frequency, and they know it's everywhere in the universe because hydrogen's everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
So they can like communicate on this certain frequency, like everywhere.
Dude, that'd probably piss off a lot of aliens.
If there were aliens, they'd probably be on this frequency as well.
Oh, that's insane. What if we actually just contact aliens and they come down here?
Yeah.
We might be able to get that. Like,
we might.
Oh, would you be into aliens like coming down, or do you think you want to keep them far away? Because they could just kill us all and steal our shit.
They would totally.
Because nuclear weapons might not be like possible to other things. Those might be like insanely big weapons. You know?
We might be the most powerful one. Like
but we just don't have like space travel because they were like war doesn't make sense to them because it's so stupid. But we're just like so about combat. Maybe we'll steal their shit.
That would be crazy. We like bootleg their shit onto our shit, so it's like all mixed up.
Yeah, yeah. Earth is like then we get like space travel. We can I can definitely see Earth taking over the universe. Though. Just like
just like in a gluttonous way. They're like, I want that, and I want that.
Yeah. It's like the double king.
They're not trying to like appease anything.
Yeah, that's how I give you that.
I want everything.
It's just like Earth, but there's a bunch of other planets stuck to it. It's like, I want that one.
They all have leashes on them, and Earth is just holding them. It's like, all the planets are trying to like fly away, and Earth's like,
Earth is a pimp.
Earth's a pimp.
Hashtag Earth's a pimp.
Hashtag Earth's a pimp. Speaking of Earth, and I guess we touched on it slightly, like, what's your opinion on the creation of the universe?
Opinion on the creation of the universe. I touched on a little bit. I know, like, I feel like kind of it just has to because the one thing that makes sense to me is like nothing can't exist. So just because, so just for the sake of nothing is happening, that something eventually has to happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's like just like a law. That's like the only known law.
But the time where there is nothing wouldn't exist because there's nothing to quantify the time.
That's
nothing.
crazy that there was no time.
So
There
it's
still
like
is no time.
The nothing never existed in a sense.
Yeah, the nothing never existed. So that's one thing I have about death. Like, what happens after you die?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you die, that's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
When there is nothing, it goes by infinitely fast, right? So when you die, everything, the experience that is forever will end. The experience that is eternity will end in a blink of an eye, and then you'll wait. Then whatever is next will be there.
I think
And that's the only possible explanation of if there is something else.
I think there's really no way for us to grasp what death is, like unless it's a dreaming. Like that's our only.
But no, that's not dream. Because it literally couldn't be dreaming because your brain's not active anymore.
Yeah.
You don't have any thoughts. I think it's just your consciousness.
This is an idea I've had for a long time, which is like the last second of your life feels like an eternity because why would it end? You know.
I guess, yeah. But what about
because you know how time slows down all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you die in a sense? Because it like.
Well, I think if they get rid of your brain, you wouldn't be thinking. Your brain wouldn't be there enough to see that.
But it's like,
That'd
would
be
that
the
last
eternity.
an eternity in a sense?
Maybe that's second. It's kind of like Zeno's theory, but with time. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, how can you, like Zeno shoots the arrow and it goes, but it has before it gets there, it has to go half the way there. Before it gets there, it has to go half the way there, and there, and there. So he's like, his theory was that nothing ever moves. It's impossible that it...
Because it always has to go, like, another distance.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like the different sized infinities, you
Yeah.
know? Because, like, one goes on for an infinity.
Yeah.
What's it?
Infinity.
Infinity.
Yeah.
Like, one goes up till infinity.
Yeah.
But between 0 and 1, there is
Infinite infinities.
Numbers between that.
Yeah.
Like 1.1.
And then in between every point 1.
Yeah.
And
And like 1.22222, 1.2333, like and so on and so forth.
Yeah, yeah. And then 0.00, and then... Oh my god.
Which never really made sense to me, because like I see infinity as the same size. Oh, shit. What was I going to say?
What was you going to say?
I totally was thinking of something.
Oh, you want to talk about what's your favorite video game of all time?
My favorite video game.
If you need some time to think, I have
Yeah, you can go.
Super Mario Galaxy.
Super Mario Galaxy.
That game is my favorite game. It's so good. I want to go back and play it really bad.
Now that you said the Super Marios, I'm totally thinking of the new Super Mario Bros. And Mario Kart, which were both fucking amazing
They are
on the
pretty
Wii.
great.
Those are probably the.
I was thinking about getting the Switch and then getting the new Mario Kart.
Getting the Switch too.
Dude, imagine that.
That'd be so fun.
That'd be amazing.
Like and Zelda and Mario Party.
Yeah.
Mario, did you ever play Mario Party?
I never
64,
played Mario
or-
Party of any sorts.
They're so good.
Do you ever play like the Wii Golf and like not Wii Golf like
And
necessarily,
bowling
but like
and,
Wii Sports?
Yeah.
That was my
Did
favorite.
you
That was
play
my
the
shit.
Wii Sports Resort where they had like the flying and shit or whatever?
That was great. I played that. Yeah, that was awesome. I love the Wii. Wii Ski was like my favorite game ever. In that like Wii time, besides Super Mario Galaxy, of course.
Were you there when we like beat or tried to beat like Super Mario Bros. At my house for like a birthday or something?
I think so. Well, I didn't like play that much.
We had like 4 people.
I never really played those too much. I really enjoyed them. I like them on the DS so much.
I was thinking about getting a DS, kinda.
Dude, if you get a DS, I can show you how to get every single game. I mean,
Really?
probably like not with this on the podcast, but you can pirate like you just plug it in and it gives you an entire Nintendo store, but everything's free.
Oh my god.
They like can't get rid of this fucking thing.
Wait,
You can just get any because they're all digital download.
What about like all the space? Like how much can you fit on there?
Well, then you can just delete something and get something new.
Did you like download it onto a USB?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Then you
What
can-
about a micro? What about like the same thing as a Game Park cartridge?
Maybe. I don't know. Probably.
I'd get like 128 gigabyte.
Yeah, and then we could start selling old DS games to people who don't have DSs anymore because nobody's buying DSs. But those games aren't even on the cartridge games that aren't using a cartridge as the cartridge.
Cartridge?
Yeah, they're not using on cartridges because they're just downloadable.
Yeah. Did you see the new like NES they made? They like remade that NES with all the games on it.
Yeah, it makes you the mini.
It
makes you so mad. They sold they put for sale 14.
Really?
That's all they put up.
That's all they made?
Like they're doing that once a month. So you can. I'm like, no, this is one thing I want.
That's
they
so
have games on
stupid.
there that they can't get anywhere else.
Yeah, it looks so
There's
good.
gonna be
They have so many
a
games.
limiting at the end of the year. It's gonna be 3,000 people are gonna have it, and that's it.
That's
so little.
I've seen like remakes of it, on like YouTube and shit.
Yeah.
But it's so stupid that they're only making a couple thousand.
Oh no, it's awful. I really want to play one of those too. I like old games.
Me too.
I think it was Crash Bandicoot, doesn't it?
Did it?
The game's cool.
Have you seen the remake?
I might actually buy it at some point when it goes on sale. It looks really fun. I do remember playing that game when I was a kid.
Yeah. I went on vacation one year and we had the game boxes, or what are they called?
GameCube.
No, the fuck.
What game?
Arcade machine. We had arcade machines in our game boxes. What did you say? GameCube.
GameCube. When you say game box, definitely makes you think of GameCube. That's literally just different.
My bad. We had arcade machines, the video game ones.
Yeah.
That's how they're called.
Arcade machines. I'm pretty sure those are video game things.
Yeah, whatever. We had the video game ones.
Video game box.
And they had a shit ton of games on it, and they were super fun.
That's awesome. Did you ever have plug and plays?
I had so many of those.
Right?
I had a really good Star Wars one. It was fucking amazing.
Plug and play? Yeah, you just plug it. It's like a little mini console. That's like this SNES Mini is. But I had one that was terrifying.
What was it?
I don't know. There was a bunch of games on old Sonic games. That's a fun plug and play. But I had this one that was this dolphin game. So you swim around for 30 minutes. Every time you boot up the game, you have to swim around for 30 minutes. And nothing happens. You're just really peaceful ocean, swimming near a dolphin. And then it goes, and you get sucked through this hole in the ground. It all goes dark and scary. It's playing it's playing really not that, but really creepy music. You have to go around this undersea place, and it's really weird, and you die really easily, and then you have to go through the 30 minutes of swimming in the happy sunshine again. It was very weird. It didn't make any sense. The game just didn't work. And when you went to the bottom, it would just be you can't go here, or you can't go here. There's nothing you can do.
That's weird.
It was very weird.
I had a knockoff Guitar Hero one that actually had a guitar, but you could just hold the strut fucking button down and just press the different finger buttons.
Really?
Yeah, so you just hold it down and go doo doo doo, play the fucking song.
That's hilarious.
And then I also had an awesome Star Wars one, but it was 2D, but it made it 3D.
Yeah.
So they're in the distance, and you have to shoot off in the distance, but it's really bad graphics and animation.
That's crazy.
It was a shit game.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I love arcade machines. There was one, I think it was House of the Dead or something. It was a horror one, and you sit inside of it, and you put on 3D glasses, and you and one other person hold guns, and it's jump scare ridden. You just walk around, and it's it moves your camera automatically. But there's so many. It's so loud, and they just pop out at you. It's terrifying. I went to that. It was literally the scariest thing ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I like the Kalahari's arcade though. It's fun.
Oh yeah. They actually had pretty good food there. The pizza we got.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that was good, but it's also just really, really expensive.
It wasn't that bad.
Zach and I got a coffee there, and they were we want 2 extra shots, and they're it already has 6 shots. This is the most intense coffee. We're I guess 4 more shots in each, and she was that's a horrible idea. Do not do that. We're yeah, get it. So we got it, and then we drank it. I got so caffeine buzzed the entire night. I couldn't sleep.
Damn.
Yeah, it was the most intense caffeine experience.
I slept like a baby.
I know. I bet you did.
Universe, video games, movies.
Oh, TV show.
TV show? TV show.
I'm genuinely curious.
Since you said it wasn't Rick and Morty, which is the best TV show.
It's kind of, like...
Unless you say BoJack Horseman, then I'll give
No,
you
there's one that kind of stands out. Like, I know it's, like, not everybody's favorite, and, like, you can kind of get all through a lot of times, but I like, adore the show. That's Wilfred, dude.
Wilfred.
I adore that show so
Really?
much. It's just, the first episode is my favorite episode of any TV show. It's just the most perfectly...
I never finished it. I watched, like, 2 seasons.
I love that show.
Really?
To pieces, like... Oh my god.
I remember when it was first made, and I was like, I'd be watching TV, and it would come on after, like, cartoons.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, oh, it's Wilfred, and it's a dog. This is a cool show. And it's like...
It's really trippy.
Yeah.
Like, the ending parts are just insane. And it's just like a... I don't know, I just love... It's so philosophical and just, like, insane. It's such a crazy show. I love it.
That's cool. Did you ever see the show, Westworld?
No.
It's really good. It's on, like, HBO.
Huh. No, I don't have HBO, and it pisses me off. I want to watch Game of Thrones so bad.
We do.
You have you have HBO, though?
No, I just found out online.
Oh. Like, I was like, I should buy a season of those on PlayStation. It's like
cheap.
$40.
Whoa.
I'm like, I'm not buying a season
Just
of
get
this.
the HBO Go or whatever.
What does that cost?
It's like $8.
$8?
I would bet.
I can definitely buy
Maybe
$8.
$12. I don't know, how much is Netflix?
But then, like, think about it. Wait, Game of Thrones is the only show on HBO.
Game of Thrones, Westworld, which you should watch if you get it. Do they have Breaking Bad, or is that
I think
AMC?
they have Preacher by Seth Rogen.
Do they?
You know, the one where he's the preacher guy, the priest, and he kills people.
I haven't watched that.
Is The Walking Dead? No, that's AMC.
That's AMC.
Do you like The Walking Dead?
No.
I enjoy that show, and I know it's bad.
Really?
That's how I enjoy it. I can be like, I enjoy it, but I can like turn off my brain.
Yeah.
But I can like turn off my brain and just enjoy it, you know? Like, just like, oh, I like these characters, I hope they don't die. And then they're like, oh god, they died. Like, it's just like, that's my favorite part. Just like,
Really?
I know that they're gonna die, and like, you can tell like a few episodes before that they're gonna die because they don't get any screen time, and then suddenly they become the best people ever, and they start helping everybody, and everybody loves them. And I'm just like, oh yeah, he's dead.
He's dead.
Get rid of him. You don't have any spoilers. You know what happened in the last season.
Yeah, do get batted.
They do got batted. Glenn got bashed in. I said spoilers, so if you heard that, you're a cunt. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. I'm sorry.
I'm apologizing to all the people who are gonna watch this.
Yeah, only the female half.
0.
I wasn't talking to the guys, just the girls. I'm sexist as fuck. I'm just kidding, I'm not sexist. Everybody should be treated equal. But be easy on the guys, too.
We're gonna now cut to our commercial. We are sponsored by Feminist for Women.
Feminist
and,
for Women?
Equal rights movements. Thank you for sponsoring this podcast today.
Actually, I take it back. Women are all bitches. Get out of here with that women shit. Sponsored by Methodist.
Sponsored by...
Yeah, I take it back. I think everybody's dumb.
Sponsored by plaid shirts and jeans.
Plaid shirts. That's my favorite store, dude. I'm not sporting any of that clothes, but... Dude, look at all those pennies I got back there. That's like $20 worth of pennies.
That's a lot of pennies. That's like 2,000 pennies.
Yeah, I could probably get $20 out of that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, 2,000? That's like...
That's 20.
Is
That's
that-
$20.
Is that 20?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like 200. No. Oh my god. I'm rich.
You're rich. He's got all the pennies.
I was actually doing the math in my head. I was like, wait, do I have $200 worth of pennies sitting in the corner? Definitely not. It might be more than 20
That's probably
though.
a lot of pennies.
I think, but like, how...
I'd say like $30.
$30.
Yeah.
I should just spend that. No, it's a sentimental movie. I like a jar of pennies.
Like my bucket of pennies.
What if people like their childhood? I like video games. I like this movie. I like my bucket of pennies.
I like my bucket of pennies.
It's all I want. Yeah, it's beautiful. You ever see the one with the guy? the nature guy.
Paul Bundy.
Who came from? It was like a nature show. He was like filming the whole thing. It was like a wild, like National Geographic or something.
You're gonna need to give me some context to what you're talking about.
There's like a train.
I know nature guy and
Train.
and train.
Fuck.
You fucking trains, Noah?
No. Oh god. No, the one that had like the train. There's the guy who ran the nature show. And he was like coming around. He had an Australian accent.
Crocodile Hunter?
It was like a Crocodile Dundee ripoff.
Crocodile Hunter?
Maybe.
Do you get killed by a stingray?
But it wasn't the actual. It wasn't like the real live one. It was the one in the show.
Show with the crocodile?
No, it's an episode of South Park.
Oh, okay.
With the nature show like host who comes over.
Is it where they go like horseback riding and mountain climbing and shit?
I don't know. There's a train in it.
There's a train in it?
Yeah, and he like. There was a bag.
Was it like the poop dude in the train? No?
I don't know the poop dude. All I know is Patrick Stewart is poop dude.
That's right. The emoji movie. 10
Poop.
out of 10 should go. Should watch.
That movie is so well crafted and amazing. I love it.
The storyline is just it's so many twists.
It's like I want to watch it really bad so I can talk shit about it. You know what's cool? I think we're gonna be alive through a lot of like the major shit.
I think we might miss like time travel. Or
We're missing that stuff. That's for a while. But I feel like people are actually gonna start exploring space, and we're actually gonna like see black hole shit.
Maybe Mars. We might get like.
I think shit's gonna go down in our lifetime. Though we could either be completely obliterated.
Nuclear fallout.
We can either be nuclear fallout. We could be dead. Everybody dead, or like super advanced.
Yeah.
Because think about how much we've aged since like our like grandparents were alive.
There's gonna be a couple things.
Think about that. That's like we were like so
crazy.
We had no technology back then. Now to now, imagine what we can do. Because they say technology increases exponentially.
Mm-hmm. There's gonna be a couple things in the near future that are gonna fuck with us.
Mm.
And that's gonna be like self-driving cars, because there's a lot of truckers in America, and that's like a big percentage.
Oh, that's
of
a
our
huge
jobs.
industry.
AI, which is going to replace a lot of jobs.
A lot of that's all they're getting rid of all Ubers. Uber, they were the ones that started looking into self-driving cars recently because their whole plan was to hire a bunch of people to make enough money to fire all them to get Uber.
Yeah, but like with AI, they can replace all the software engineers that made the AI, because the AI is going to be insanely more intelligent than they are. Quantum computers, which could either be like a huge leap in technology or nothing. We don't know.
Though that's going to be the hugest leap. We're just waiting for that. That might be beyond our lifetime though. But here's the crazy thing. I forgot.
It's the craziest thing, man. You won't believe.
Well, what were we talking about?
Quantum computers.
Oh yeah, all this stuff is going.
All the shit's going down.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No, but I think by the time we're like 40, we're gonna have some crazy shit.
Oh no, definitely.
Or we're gonna all be dead. Either.
Yeah, like think about like our actual like tensions with Russia and stuff.
It's weird. Like I don't really like. I never know it's real. And it's like you see it on like Snapchat.
There's literally people just killing people all over the place.
But that's just like because there's so much information. Like,
yeah, I
you
guess we
don't
can
get the
see
full
all
story. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of times it's just like face value shit. Like man kills random people. It's like no, that random dude killed his wife. And it's like you didn't know that.
I don't know. It's just like information age is crazy. It's crazy how we have every bit of human information from the beginning of like time. Everything that we know about the entire universe is online. Yeah. But we look up like video game let's plays.
I want to see some titties and some video games.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta get my PewDiePie fix. PewDiePie. Dude, yeah, he's actually I don't mind PewDiePie. I think he's pretty cool.
I don't watch him that often.
Yeah.
Do you think we are getting picked up on that at all? Do you think you can hear us at all? Looks kinda
I don't know.
Whoa, see,
I don't know.
I feel like that's what it should be.
We have been talking kind of quietly.
We've
and
been
like
talking
over
very
here.
quiet.
It's like,
I've been all over it. Like I was supposed to, like,
we can boost it though.
who's doing here? Like G-Toad.
This is the best podcast.
Oh, see if you can make a shape with the recording.
What? Make a smiley face. Oh,
Oh, you make a
ooh.
smiley.
I don't think that's a smiley face.
You'd have to make like a try to make an arrow or something.
Ooh.
Oh damn!
That's
That
a
was
fucking
really good.
arrow. What the hell?
Can you make a fish or a shark or something?